Hello. Hey guys, I think everything is already fixed. So, can you guys let me know down there in the comment section if everything is actually working? Audio okay? You guys can see us because I can't see anything. Like, I don't even know if I'm already live. But yeah, we are with Coach Abby for this watch party. And so just let me know if everything's working. Thank you to Boko for actually telling me that I was muted a while ago. So thank you so much, you guys. And thank you for waiting. Appreciate the patience. Thank you so much. So since I'm just waiting for anyone to actually say anything down there in the comment section because I can't really, know if everything's working out. Can you guys see us? Can you guys hear anything? The audio, everything? Hello? Coach, are you there? Oh man. Hello. Yeah, I can hear you. It's okay. I don't think we're live though. Because it says here I'm live. Are we live? Where do I look?
Spring, Alpha 7, who have long dominated the regional PMSL, didn't just bounce back. They crushed it once again with relentless consistency and their trademark aggression. They maintained their undefeated reign at home while proving their strength internationally. A third place finish secured their ticket back to PMWC. Not as underdogs, not as challengers, as defending champions. From South America to the global stage set in Riyadh, Alpha 7 isn't just back, they never left.
PUBG Mobile fans, prepare yourselves, for we are about to kick off 2025 in style. Things are going to be explosive, exciting, and damn right disgusting out there today, Blank.
Okay.
I cannot wait.
So I think everything's working.
Just
Let us know if we're having any issues with the audio. Sorry it took a while, but thank you for your patience, everyone. But anyway, we're about to start game number 1, and we can see on the screen. I think these are these are the players from that's Rosa. This is Team Falcons, I believe, and we do have a lot of supporters, of course, for Falcons. This is their home court advantage, I can say. But hey, we are starting the live, so hopefully you can maybe invite your friends, invite them back to the live stream. Although I feel like we're having some sort of audio issue again for the live stream.
Bodies, what the scene's looking like.
It's sounding too robotic.
I got the chance to, take a little step into the stage during
Abby, are you there?
shouting at one another from across the room. It was good stuff. But the dancers already had like some nice discussions about how they feel teams will fare. I think one of the more interesting discussions that was had was about Weibo Gaming.
Hello.
Honestly, I think they're absolutely right and correct in the fact that
Yeah,
China
it's
just hasn't been a
robotic.
powerhouse for a long time, despite being straight off the mark very early
The stream.
on in PUBG Mobile. But that was a long
Okay,
time
now
ago.
it's okay.
Yeah, the optics for it, the potential chance, it's literally what me and Max were setting up back at the start of the day, right? Who's going to be that upcoming challenger? You've got a lot of X's on Alpha 7, a lot of targets. People are looking at them, right? They're aware now you're coming in. Everyone's looking hot, Blank. Other regions looking to try and have an opportunity to snatch at that trophy, rip it away from them. And we saw how motivated and close Reject came last year. Not in the building this time around. Someone else has to come up and show us what they're made of. And I think there really is a definitive chance that we get a different champion this year. I'm not actually even expecting the two-time possibility, Blank. With how stacked this event is, I feel like it would be so much work for Alpha 7. They're going to need to give us their A game through and through.
Well, like Yagami in the building. We do have like a bit of an issue, right? In terms of the fact that Alpha 7 barely made it in. Regnum Kaya barely made it in.
Okay,
Team
we're just
Falcons,
going to.
they didn't look
I don't know,
super
like,
smooth making up towards
Just
that
let me
top,
know
but
if you
still
can
took
see
it.
anything. I don't know what's
But
happening.
Regnum Kaya,
But
Alpha 7,
anyway,
those were two teams that
from
had
what
a
I
lot
can
of
see
eyes
on my
them,
screen,
but
players are
match
already
against the Regnum Kaya,
actually
earned their
preparing
own
themselves
spot
to
coming
go
out of
for
PMGO,
game number
but it
1.
did come
I believe
second
this is
in that PMGO.
Fireflux.
Damn, dude. They wouldn't be
Yeah.
here sitting
They're all looking
on
down
this
on their
stage
maps,
today.
and this is
So
E
yeah, there needs
Arena.
to be some big
Yeah,
improvements
here we
from
go.
both those teams. Alpha 7,
Everybody's just. I feel like
wanna see them
the
have 100
pressure
wins
is
again.
really
All of them
starting
were
to
all the time
slowly
trying to pick
creep
themselves
in.
up a win. Forever
I can only imagine, since I don't really haven't experienced at all playing this game, in a setup like this.
Kind of plays in, right,
Much
with the
world,
stage
I mean,
in
like
the middle,
much
isn't
more
it?
like
There is
playing
that
at a
true
global
layer that,
stage
like you're saying,
where
differential
everyone is
in how
actually
this year's
watching, like the
gonna be
whole
looking
world
to
is
really
watching,
start
and
to kick
everyone's
things
just
off.
really,
A lot of
really,
excitement, a lot
really
of talent.
wishing
That's
and
really what we're looking at
expecting
here.
a
I
lot,
mean, to be honest with
from
you, I think everyone
from
at
their
home this
favorite
year
teams.
is gonna be in for a treat.
And
Day in,
I
day
can
out,
only
back to
imagine,
back, Blank.
the
So
pressure
much
that
PUBG
these guys
Mobile.
must be
You need
feeling
to
at
make
the
sure you clear
moment.
your schedule to fit it all in.
But I know this guy.
It's going to be calorific
Look at that.
on the stage. And there will be treats.
Power.
Some sweeties for the PUBG
It's gonna be-
Mobile fans.
It's gonna be interesting. PMGC, PMWC. I've already said this even before that this year is going to be very interesting because we've had a lot of roster changes. We've had a lot of transfers that happened, and they did talk about Alpha 7 being the defending champs, for PMWC, and maybe we cannot just see the pressure on their faces, but I just know, and I'm sure that it's there. It's really there. Just have to wait.
Kind of the book.
Again, anyway, if we are having any issue with the audio, please do let us know down there in the comment section, because I
So intense.
I'm not even sure if everything is actually working. So let me know, let me know. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with us. This is the second time that we're having a watch party, so I do appreciate everyone coming to the stream. We started out a little bit late, but hey, the important thing is that we showed up tonight and we are here to support, the teams. And let me know down there in the comment section if you guys are, if you have any top picks, any expectations or like predictions, how the teams are actually gonna survive this one. But I think we are about ready to start.
Themselves ready.
They are already wearing their headsets, so let's go.
But who's going to be able to beat?
Oh man, I know, I'm not even part of the whole thing, but let's just check.
Ridiculous lion's share of prize pool on the line. Glory, the legacy, the opportunity for so many of these teams, players, regions, all building to what will be an explosive 2 weeks live from Saudi Arabia.
It's not how you want to start things though, with a tangle. That's the worst way to start things here.
Make sure you get the left in the left here. Don't get a muddle.
All right. There we go.
Those headphones go on.
Yeah, we do have a lot of supporters coming from India, though. I mean, I understand. It took them a while, really, to
honestly, just because
be part of this one.
Aggressive region.
Oh, man.
I think the one thing that does play
Can't wait to start. I think we're gonna drop first in Sandhawk, right, if I'm not mistaken, and let's see if this is going to be the same drops, Alpha 7, we've seen these guys play, and there's a reason why they are the defending champs, and they do have a huge fan base as well.
We got the honey plane,
and Carillo and Mafioso, two best guys here. That
ready to go. Al Haji, you can spot him straight away.
Pretty amazing playing PUBG, but then again, there's a lot of things to consider right now. It's a different battlefield. I chose Team Falcons just because Rolf is there, and recently they dominated PMSL Europe, if I'm not mistaken. And I just think that they are going to bring, a different flavor into this whole thing. And I'm just interested, like, how everything's gonna pan out for them. How they're gonna be playing this. Which teams are gonna go for drop clashes. Hora, they're close to Alpha 7. Yangon Galactica's Weibo Gaming is probably headed to
Let's see how this goes.
Cow area. Really up there. So, I mean, we see a lot of teams heading to the north side, at least 4 teams, they're close or like within proximity here. Horror Esports, I feel they're going to have an engagement with Alpha 7 over to the east side, so that's probably one of the things that we should, look out for. But there's a fight right now happening between NS Red Force.
Scrambling to grab themselves some bits and bobs.
Oh, and even for Thrives, Falak again with the with a grenade elimination. I mean, that guy. Look at him. Look at him. First grenade elimination. This guy's the king of nades, He's actually been doing that, He's been doing that quite a lot, I can say. And it's really a master class, to watch him do this over and over again. I did see an interview between him and actually 7WG, and he did say that there's really no pressure right now for him to play for EWC, even if this is their first time coming in here, because he played in a lot of S tier level tournaments. So I mean, there's the confidence right there.
The opportunity to play with, though.
And the guy is just really talented. His prowess, his confidence, everything, what makes him, what makes Falak is it's just really outstanding.
Of all teams, actually, head up towards that north side. We know that Ralph does like to scout out towards Ruins in the first place, and with the circle going over towards the east, if you can cut out 2 teams from Ruins, you open up a very
Red Force, Nongxing out on that one as AX will survive. Bit of a nail biter,
So
but
I
they get
didn't see what happened, but okay. You know, really sorry, guys. I feel like, we're really having some sort of technical
Like
issues over
this
here.
kind of an
You know,
improvement, and then
don't
heading
really
over
have
towards E.
any control when it comes to the Wi-Fi connection. So really sorry if it's not
Improvement, and then
doing
heading
really great.
a much more consistent team with lobby. We're looking at scarier teams: Alpha 7, DRX, Redqueen Andi, Weibo Gaming, and they can have that success versus them. We'll wait and see. But to start things off, that was very, very clean by the books.
even just to get the nerves out of the way immediately as well, like the sort
Yeah.
of, the caliber of the stage you've immediately been thrown into, mate. It's one of those where that feels so good for you compared to the outcome of losing that.
Especially as a special invite as well, because in a lot of instances when we have that invite,
It's just so unfortunate. I mean, like, okay, and it's Red Force the first team to actually be taken out of Sandhawk. Obviously, I mean, I'm not even
doesn't
sure
do
if
amazingly well. Um,
this is
but
how
it's
they
nice to have them
really
here. But this is
want to
a
start their
very
games. But
clean
perhaps,
game
they're
to start things
trying
off.
to
I'm
maybe
impressed. I'm
size
impressed to
up the
start things off.
competition, I guess. We'll probably find out tomorrow if this is going to be the
Here's
same
Redqueen
drop,
Andi on
for
your
Ennis Red
screens.
Force. But then again,
Currently up towards
we just
Cal right now
we
on the
just
north
started,
side of the
so
map.
I think
Locked
everyone's
in
still safe.
fray though.
I mean, for now,
Weibo
it's
Gaming.
just
We might just be able to get some
getting
answers
to
nice
know
and
each
early.
other
Weibo versus
and
Redqueen Andi,
like
how that pans
maybe,
out.
yeah, I mean,
The
sizing of the competition. I mean, that's really the first thing that you
well-known
do,
player order starts
right?
to
Check
declare.
if
In fact,
like,
in
okay,
all
how
honesty,
aggressive is my
has had so much
competitor going
success
to
and
be?
consistent success over the years.
So Alpha 7, just like what we mentioned a while ago, they're pretty
Order
close with
versus
Horror
Sensei, that could be
Esports.
a
They're
very,
over to
very
the
fun
east
matchup.
side. Don't really have any access when it comes to the map
We can
feed,
check
but
in as
it's
well, of course,
okay.
with our reigning
We did
champions at
expect
the
this
minute.
to happen.
For 7. Got Mafioso doing a bit of scouting work as well, the only player separated away. Squash, another big talking point that we'll develop into over the course of the event as well. Ciari's performing here. Bit of a new look. It's like 25%, I think the maths on that one, Blank.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's always been the case for Alpha 7, is just finding that fourth player. It's never been easy. Squash is returning to the game after a year. Took a little bit of a hiatus from it, but they immediately had him back. Fair play. It is unfortunate to see McGrellin not in the roster though. McGrellin was
Wow.
a player that they had found massive success with.
Everyone's
personally.
just really
I thought
staying in
they did
position,
really
huh?
work with him, but I just think the team did not
Nobody
gel.
is
Despite the ridiculous amount of success they were able to
really
find over at EWC. So yeah, weird. Weibo Gaming's going to give up the chase here.
really looking for
They
any
can head
trouble
down
at the
towards that south
moment.
side. Reckon Pryor don't take
It looks
any
like Weibo Gaming
casualties
has
off the back
taken
that
control
win, which is
of
good to see.
Paradise Resort. VSN at the moment is
You feel the
still,
highlight out
kind
there
of
as well towards Falcons early. You can see they've had a relatively unscathed path up to this point.
looking
Gonna go for a
for
crossing as
some
well
more
on the bridge
loots,
here,
I
so
guess.
potentially a bit of an opportunity for a
So
skirmish
yeah,
start.
I mean, we've
AX as well
seen the
making
first
their
fight
move in
happen
now,
between
coming out
Power
towards
Esports and
Binang.
Nongshan Red
Again,
Force,
not really had
and
much background assist.
both
Nice
of
to
the
get the overview
teams
though with the map screen. Some
definitely
new stuff
suffered
coming in.
major
And the
losses
shift
here
for
at the
our
beginning of
teams
the
here.
match. I mean, Power Esports,
It's a
even
couple
though
shift as
they
well at the circle.
survived,
I've
that
never
whole
ever
altercation with
seen a
Nongshan,
Lukaku finish
they
in
still
my
lost
entire
three of
time
their
casting
players,
Pokemon
so
Go.
that is going to
So
be tough,
when we
as
go
we all
east
know.
again,
But the first
another Lukaku, that'd be
two
very
teams that
good.
actually
I think
scored
I've seen
would
every
be
Lukaku here on
Fourth
Sandbox,
Rise
all of
and
the Lukaku.
yeah, AX at the
Five
top
looks,
here. I think
Falcons are heading
that's
up here.
pretty
I
nice.
don't know
Okay.
how they're able to get towards this position unseen.
Man, that's an instant knock as well. Now, Valo being able to pick up
Fireflux.
pretty big impact onto this. Yeah, that's crazy. It felt like actually with the position they were in, there must have been some kind of visual contact from it. Really not ideal. 3 quick nades on the cast out. 2 knocks. Got one back over onto the Falcon side blank, but for what it is, a bit of a messy encounter here.
I think the Fireflux, if I was looking at, I think they tried to regroup from that northwest side and then come back down towards Cave to get together. The Falcons have been so silent on their approach, despite having the vehicle as well.
Yeah.
So you imagine hear the engine, surely. And we're going to get our circle closing in just roughly 15 seconds. We're heading over
Mm.
towards the east side of Quarry. Now, Quarry is a big problem, Jackie, for a lot of these teams. It's low ground in there. You don't particularly want to head towards that position. There's a lot of sight lines from that eastern side of Quarry that are on the higher ground looking down into Quarry. So you have to either go above on the
I
north
feel
side
like they're
or down
gonna,
towards the south.
for
And it's going to
Fireflux,
funnel
I feel
teams
like
into
they're gonna
awkward scenarios.
leave
So
one of their
Falcons already taking out the
players.
majority of Fireflux.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Oh, telling you guys, Ralph is
She just take full credit at this point. Being able to
aggressive
track
start,
them
I could
down, they're
say.
perfect PG and
And
get that drop
if
on
in
them
case you
literally.
guys missed what I mentioned a
Now,
while ago,
there has
I
been a
went
bit
for
of a
Team Falcons
proverbial
just
din
because I
about
feel
Woods
like
running.
they're
That's
gonna
Ajax on the rotate
bring
over. They would have had some of this gunfire release, trying to
a
release
whole new
carbon fire back
flavor
around. Don't want half of them
into
do this. See the Falcons
EWC.
are up on high.
Recently, they dominated PMSL EU, and I feel like, it's going to be still the same energy since I feel like Ralph has something to like show everyone. Yeah, he is like probably uh the the things that I hear about Ralph is or was like people are or like people in his community probably saying that okay, maybe the team is not doing good because of Ralph. If I'm not mistaken, he was part of Nigma Galaxy, and now he's part of Team Falcons over here. And it was a massive win for their team. And coming into EWC, I feel like they are really, really going to give it their all. I mean, I don't think there's even a team here that wouldn't give their best. This is like a huge opportunity for every team here. But Hora, okay, here we go. We already have
ASAP.
one player knocked down. Just not sure. Okay, I think they're having a conflict right now up against VSN.
Make his passage safely. The solo head count, obviously Scarface, the only man left from the squad after the cave shenanigans that we saw, tucks himself in, and then you have Easy.
Yeah, here we go. So, Easy obviously will be having a late entry since it doesn't have any firepower, like doesn't have the rest of the team to back him up at this point.
Please.
Gonna be curious though how he's gonna play this one out, considering that the disadvantages that that he has. REG also coming into play, but probably will be facing some sort of fight between them and Yangon Galacticos. But let's see what's going to happen. But yeah, looks like for REG, one of them probably not gonna make it. But okay, here we go. Hora.
You cannot afford to dilly-dally. It's time to lock.
Ooh, coming after Weibo Gaming. Okay, here we go. Falak! Falak shuts down Sleepy! Oh, man! Okay, so we are having a bit of a third party over here. This is going to be an easy three-way battle, because I feel like Fourth Thrives is... Oh, man, they're not gonna let this go. I mean, if you have a chance to actually beat up, beat up an opponent to a pulp here. I mean, Fourth Thrive's definitely gonna go for that one. But I'm not sure if our esports was able to recover, or I feel like Sleepy had already been taken out of the equation over here. Sky obviously is just holding on to a nade, but right behind Fourth Thrives are the boys of Yangon Galacticos. So this is a nice back and forth. This is a nice trade-off that's been happening, and VSN was able to put down Noki.
Being shot at from two separate sides, and it really does start to crumble. This was 4 Thrives who were setting themselves up to get the third party down from the top of the ridge. Like you said, they've been ran up on.
Halak is out.
Good whatsoever.
Oh man, Fourth Thrives. 14 to be eliminated. Down to 12 teams.
Evolve does a huge amount of work in that instance. A surprise that Fourth Thrives fell for that so suddenly, and I think that's because they got a little bit too aggressive down towards the position early. And that is always the difficulty with taking that high ground, that your back is not protected. Hora though, no fear. Certainly feeling it now, it's a little bit. So as from DR.
Yeah, no fear is living up to his name.
Actually getting
and
slightly involved.
reputation
And it's
as,
nice to see,
of
you know, Horror
course,
getting aggressive because it's exactly what Neptera talked about on the desk.
someone
That
who
team where we
feels
see
no
them as a bit
fear
of a
getting
passive
into
team, they know
battles, I
they've got
guess.
a little bit of a bite to them.
12 teams.
Oh yeah.
Order suck
Gonna get those
already
hands too
out,
close.
so
They'll
down to
fight back.
just 2.
It's rough for Order as well.
I
Right?
mean,
Set
like,
yourself up actually quite nice with the
it's
cook on
going
the
to be an
nades. Just
interesting
even trying to go
defense
in
coming
from
for
the
the
off.
side of
There's that shot
Weibo.
from the side.
Jiggle
Instantly down.
already out, but
Really
3, they're
pinned because
still,
of it.
you know, they still have that upper hand advantage, I guess, up against
This one
up against Weibo Gaming.
as well. You've got
Oh,
to
Alpha
finish on
7 right now. Korea goes down.
Alpha 7.
Same thing goes
Drop it
for
over.
Romeo.
Mafioso trying to bail
Okay,
out. Damage
Romeo
comes
out
through.
though.
Quick damage on the
Thank you,
Carrillo.
Mafioso.
There's the pre-nade as well.
Oh.
Squash boo,
I
man!
mean, that's a nade you
A
should not be
DBS
missing
shotgun.
here in EWC, right? I don't think you should be missing those kind of nades. For Alpha 7, now that it's surrounded, Revo, Mafioso, keep things under wraps. Team Secret now coming over towards that building, over towards Revo is. He's got a big task ahead of him.
It was a cook on the nade, cast it out, doesn't look like it's going to be on target. Vision as well, scrapping. Meanwhile, on the left-hand side of the feed, it's all kicking off. Damage back down onto 4 primes. That was the replay that we had there with a real action here. Let's see how it goes.
There's 4 teams in this compound, dude. This is unbelievable. You've got Yangon Galacticos, Alpha 7, Team Secret, E-Arena, all battling for control here. I think Team Secret picked their moment very nicely. I think Team Vision maybe missed their moment there. But they could have come down slightly earlier as opposed to looking over towards this fight happening between Weibo as well as Horror Esports in Lakawi. I think DRX does have a nice spot, you know, over on this eastern side. They can stalk the opponents on the west.
Yeah, it feels like they've been picking their fights nicely as well. You know, the one pick they were able to find was good timing on it. They're not overcommitted if they're playing the long game on this one. With everyone being so closely grouped, there's a lot of potential for a big point earner.
Oh no, Hora's down
A lot of
to
chip damage being thrown
probably
out
their
between
last
these teams
player.
as well. Weibo going down in the meantime.
I think like if Hora was able
They are
to
thrown to the wayside.
go up against Weibo Gaming without a team doing a third party up against Hora, I feel like they could have dominated that fight. Trying to get them out of
Say goodbye.
that compound over there.
Over towards E-Arena. Very nice
But here we
play.
go.
Norman goes down after all. Maybe Team Vision didn't miss a trick after all, by the way. I think they can clean out Horror Esports. They have a very nice ability to kind of sweep on this eastern side. But I'm very, very excited to see who wins out on this compound.
Boom!
Here's Marcelo.
So it's just TP and Sky over here.
Get rid of Horror Esports, and they can start to move down over towards DRX. They will cut themselves out a huge amount of space on the northeast side. And even if it goes over towards the west,
I mean, obviously, Horror needs to take extra careful now. Yeah.
On that huge fight ongoing
Take extra care.
inside that compound that you see on your
They
screen
have to
right
be
now,
extra
it's
careful.
7.
Oh man, that was a good nade. That was a good nade coming from Vault.
Comes through
And
again.
now here
6
comes
elims on the flash.
another nade, seal the deal. Okay, Hora, Sky was able to crawl back to Sleepy over here. I think a pickup is still possible at this point.
Ooh, hang on. Will they be able to get the full commit onto this?
Yeah, Sharada, I guess you are probably the only one watching at the moment. But it's okay, you know. We started a little bit late because, well, we had a little bit of technical difficulties, so it's okay. But they'll probably switch back later on. But everyone's busy, of course, watching the fight happen in Sandhawk.
Honestly,
And
the reaction speeds on that were insane.
It's a good start for this teammate as well, the way they've read it. You play off the back of the nade into the peaks, you've got to force them into the fight. It's a good engagement, actually, like impressive stuff. They've been playing a relatively passive game on.
Oh no, now easy, easy coming in. This is not gonna be easy for easy. Okay, influence rage over here.
Shot back over.
If it's quite honest, like it has been hard for them.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's okay. Ganesh. Hi Ganesh. Hi Sharada. And Santosh. Okay.
That's influence. He's literally had the backline this whole time, by the way. He's been slowly making his move in, right? He's rocked up, found influence rage, and made the play.
Even Falcon's taking a lot of hit at the moment.
Play.
Joker.
Can't actually take
Okay,
your
only
nose off of
player
that one.
No,
remaining.
you can't.
Let's see
Okay,
if he does
and
any
this is
more.
gonna be
Bravo,
fun. I
Andi.
mean, Joker and Easy would probably the one to
Good
face off
friend
each
first.
other, but then again, Joker
Yeah.
has
He's
an
not
element
joking
of
around.
surprise.
And
So
I
there
mean,
you
he's
go.
outlived
I mean, it's a good
4
thing
drives though,
he
so
has that
it's really not
suppressor.
that bad considering that could have
So
been literally a 0-point game.
that's always an advantage when you're playing in
Potentially, so he
Sandhog. I mean,
absolutely
given the
will.
nature of
He gets
this
nothing at all
map
back
over
of that.
here,
Yeah, no,
and
it's
we have
Yeah,
wow, what a
definitely
start
off
for Yangon
Alpha 7.
Galacticos. That's 10
One
points in the
hit
bag now.
in terms of placements. Any other elims that came their
Thank you
way.
so much,
Team
Arado. Much
Secret
appreciated.
now
Thank you for
struggling,
hanging out
and
with
this has been
me.
a great setup from Vision.
Sorry again, it took
Honestly,
a
this
while,
whole
but
time. Look at this line that they've got. You can
I
see it
mean,
right
there are
there
some
as they
things
head
that
out
are,
towards Team
like
Secret as well as
beyond our
Yangon
control
Galacticos.
already.
As they
But
leave that compound,
thank
not
you for
only
hanging out.
will they
But
be trying
yeah.
to tear shreds out of one another, but it also will be Team Vision having some pretty deadly vision their way.
potential stab in the back as well still from Joker onto AX as they start to make their rotation over the top. Like you say, it's a good setup from Vision, but I'm also liking what DRX are working with.
Mm.
Volt still keeping the electricity going. More so than anything, right? You're going to have that
I
relatively
do
equal
wonder
time
if
laying out the
this is
elimination
going to
points
be
between
still
both of them.
like,
Great game of how they've been keeping
the
themselves
same
involved.
DRX that we
So
know
no
them to
sprint
be.
to at least
I
have
mean,
an
I haven't really
understanding of the
seen that much
rotations in
action,
for
from
DRX. They've been
DRX.
playing far further out now.
It was more of Venice Red Force and
Gade
D
off the
plus
top,
Kia. But it's a
never
great
alone
thing,
to
that
take it
we
from them.
are
Now got to
seeing
back
them
up a bit. Team
play
Secret
here
caught in the crossfire as
in
well.
EWC. And well, let's check if
Silent
they're
landing, that
still,
was on the Team
consistent.
Secret
Because
there, so
one of the things that I truly admired when it comes to DRX is like just really how consistent they are. Um,
stolen away, a lot away from Vision, honestly, on their
but
exit.
they're
You can see there
I'm
the
not I'm
Yangon
not sure
Galacticos.
exactly what happened with DRX, but somehow along the way, like they kind of just faded. Like I hear a lot about DRX before, but somehow it went completely
It's
quiet,
been
at
elims
some point.
this game. I
Okay.
think
But
I
this
could
is a
performance from
great
them. Irina goes down.
thing to see, I guess,
Irene
because
goes down as well. That's the Yangon Galacticos. Another tag
okay,
on,
wait a
which
minute.
takes
Let me
up to
just fix
14
my
lead-ins
mic.
on the first map of the day. Beautiful stuff. It's Team Falcons that I'm interested in. They've had a pretty casual game. They really need to make it count now, though. The big two teams that will be going head-to-head will be DRX and Vision going forward. DRX has been very quiet, though, Jackie.
They have, yeah. This is what we were looking at, right? Kind of passive, just the sort of third-party fights when they had a few off.
Again, I mean, if Yangon Galacticos right now is about to end the game with a double-digit score, I mean, Team Vision obviously was able to bag 10 points, 10 points as well. I mean, Vault
They have the serve.
obviously is
Yangon Galacticos.
their most effective player at the moment.
You know what? You are right. I mean, it's kind of awkward, right, with the split at least.
It's lagging a bit.
With how many elims they've been able to.
Maybe
rack up
after
already,
the game, just
they're
gonna go
looking
grab
close,
some
like, not gonna
food
lie,
and
from the
maybe some
position you're in,
coffee.
maybe there's still a chance to get a little bit more out of this one. Be a hell of a day if they can kick it off like this, Mike.
Falcons have to leave. Luckily for them, DRX
I mean,
as
it's a
well as Vision
Friday
just
night.
get into contact with
You
one
guys are
another.
probably out with your friends, or maybe having a watch party back at home. It's a good thing. I don't know who you guys are with at the moment, but hopefully you guys are with your friends or with your families. Probably enjoying a good set of games here. Ooh. Okay, great opportunity for DRX, obviously.
And that's DRX with the damage being
Let's see if they can actually pull through.
clambering to pick
I
this
mean,
one
there's
back
really
up.
not much pressure